A systematic life where the pursuit of order and efficiency becomes unbalanced can lead to confusion. Such a life is often repetitive, structured, and lacks spontaneity. This painting titled Routine interprets this aspect, the repetitive, structured, and monotonous nature of a systematic life. Routine is inspired by one of our members' personal life and reflecting their current perspective is an abstract painting that captures and embraces the freedom of experimentation characteristic of modern art.
To continue our video presentation, let me show you our painting. So this is the painting that we come up with. This is a painting called Routine. So this painting, Routine, titled Routine, is a painting that interprets what a systematic life is. That is represented through the different usage of, or the repeated usage of the shape square. So we chose square because square is unyielding and that it is inflexible and rigid, which we believe captures a systematic life. The usage of squares represent the rigidity and the lack of spontaneity that is common in a systematic life, showing the inability for one to deviate from their plans. So the varying sizes of squares, such as this one, the big one, a smaller one, and a medium-sized one, and then another small square, represents how one can live in such a structured yet very chaotic life, inconsistent, unbalanced, making people feel lost and confused. This is accompanied by deep shades of blue, such as, you cannot really see it, this one, and then usage of very deep grays. This color palette was chosen because it represents the crushing weight of a rigid system that has stifled joy and happiness. Additionally, it also represents that boring, structured, rigid life. The deep blues and grays bordered with a thick black line represents the depression and the despair that came from a system that has become so stagnant, demanding, and inflexible. The absence of light colors symbolizes a loss of hope and motivation. Additionally, the idea of repeated, structured, and boring life is also reinforced by the usage of patterns inside the square. So, as you can see for this one, for example, we have the square with varied sizes of kelp prints. We have one in like a checkered pattern, for example, and we have one in like a grid pattern. This painting is an abstract painting that uses patterns. And to end our presentation, I will be handing you over to Miss Osip.
Routine, a painting dominated by squares and muted blues and grays, powerfully depicts the emotional weight of life governed by rigid structure and repetition. The repetitive square motif visually embodies the cyclical nature of routine, while the somber color palette reinforces feelings of stagnation and lack of vibrancy. The interplay of sharp lines and subtle tonal variations create a visual tension, mirroring the internal conflict between order and the needs of spontaneity. The painting invites reflection on the potential consequences of life, overlay focus on viewers to seek balance and creative expression to avoid the numbing effects of monotony.